Chewbacca, don't you think it's about time you got a trim?
What's that? I can't hear you under here. Or see you, for that matter.
Exactly my point. Time for a haircut, bro.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, honorable judges, fellow Frasers, parents, and guests. My name is Joe Stevens.
And I'm Sophie Stevens, and today we're going to share with you how to save bundles of cash by cutting hair at home. And we're going to try and make this guy look good. Could be tough, though.
Wow, thanks for that. Nice to know I have a sister who loves me.
You know it. So if you're on a budget and looking for some ways to cut down on household costs, cutting hair is a great place to start. Check this out.
This chart shows how much money our family has saved by cutting hair at home. Planning for a once-a-month haircut and using a modest average price of $15 per cut, you can see that over 20 years, which is 240 months, our family has saved $3,600 just by cutting my dad's hair. Now, if we do the same calculations for just Stevens boys, you can see that, well, it really begins to add up. Grady, 3,060. Me, 2,520. Travis, 1,980. And that makes a grand total of $11,160.
Not bad. I could buy a pretty nice Jeep for that.
Whatever. It could buy me a boat and a truck to pull it.
Maybe a paddle boat with a quad to pull it, but I'd still rather that money be in my pocket than in someone else's. So let's get after it.
Yes. But first, please allow me to draw the audience's attention to the fact that Sophie's name is not on this chart. That's because she requires a professional to make her look good.
So do you. That's why I'm here. Your personal, professional stylist. At your service. Now flip the chart already.
Alright, here are the things you'll need.
First, a willing participant, aka a guinea pig, aka a Joe. A good Joe is hard to come by. Trust me, I know. I had to settle for a mediocre one.
I am right here.
I'm fully aware.
Okay, I'll be the bigger person just so we can move on. You'll want to invest in a good pair of clippers. These range in price from $20 to hundreds of dollars. But if you're going to use them every month, you'll want to invest in something that lasts. A set of clippers should also come with a set of guards.
Yes, and on the guards, it should have a number or fraction telling you what length it will cut the hair.
1 inch, half an inch, and 3/8.
Care for your clippers is very important. Once you're finished cutting, you'll want to take the brush and clean out any hairs that are in the blades. Then pour a little oil on the blades and turn the clippers on so it lubricates them well. Wipe off any excess oil.
If you purchase a haircutting kit, it often comes with oil. But if you run out, don't worry. You can use lightweight oil such as olive oil or grapeseed oil.
You will also need scissors, combs, barber's paper towel, spray bottle filled with water, styling product, and a mirror.
These are the steps to a good haircut. 1. Decide on a hairstyle. 2. Choose a guard. 3. Decide what areas to clip. 4. Clip over ears and below the end line on the nape of the neck. 5. Use trim on top with scissors. 6. Blend transition areas. 7. 360-degree check over. And 8. Style hair.
Have a seat, dear brother. It's time to choose a haircut. Here are your options. Hairstyle number 1.
Okay, I like it. Where is hairstyle number 2?
There's only hairstyle number 1.
What? Why?
'Cause that's the only one I know.
Whatever happened to being a professional stylist?
I am a professional stylist for this haircut. Today we will be using a 3/8 of an inch guard. If you're not sure what length to use, it's always better to start longer. You can always cut it shorter, but you can't glue it back on. Not that I would know from personal experience or anything. Then decide which areas to clip. For this cut, I'll be starting from the nape of the neck, going up to the swirl and over the ears. Hold the clippers at a 90-degree angle and follow the curves of the head, working against the grain of the hair.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Absolutely. I've never had a customer complain.
What are you talking about? You don't have any customers.
Exactly. No customers, no complaints.
Help.
Now you'll want to remove the guard and clean up over the ears and below the end line on the nape of the neck. Without the guard, it is possible to cut the skin, so it may be helpful to hold the ear down with one hand while trimming with the other. Now we're going to use scissors on top. For this cut, I'll be starting shorter at the back and getting longer as we move towards the forehead. Lift the hair with your fingers or a comb and use it as a guide for where you'd like to cut.
Are we done yet?
Beauty takes time, my boy, so zip it while I clip it. Now you'll want to blend the transition areas and be sure the areas where the short and long hair meet blend together nicely. It may be helpful to give the hair a quick spray and a comb through.
My eyes!
It's only water, Joe.
Oh, phew.
Now you'll want to stand back and admire your handiwork and have a 360-degree look over the whole head. You are looking for uniformity of length and any blunt lines that may be visible. Now we're going to style the hair. I will take some of this flexible styling paste, rub it onto my fingers, then I'll distribute it through his hair and style it. How's that, Joe?
No. Try again.
Oh, fine. How about that?
Yep, still not funny.
Oh, fine. There.
That's it. Looking good.
See, I told you I was a professional stylist.
Maybe, but you're still too sassy to get a tip from me.
Everybody's a critic.
Okay, people, just in case you didn't catch all that, here are the things you'll need. First, a willing participant. Clippers, guards, clippers brush, oil, scissors, comb, barber's paper towel, spray bottle with water, styling product, and a mirror.
And here are the steps. Decide on a hairstyle, choose a guard, decide which areas to clip, clean up over the ears and below the end line on the nape of the neck, use scissors on top, blend transition areas, 360-degree check over, and style hair.
So there you have it, folks. With a little practice, you can look this good. And save boatloads of cash.
Are there any questions? Are there any questions? Yes? The question has been asked, what would be the difference between higher end clippers and lower end? We bought ours a couple years ago for $80, and they're a good set of clippers, but that was a few years ago. So I would say a good set of clippers is probably $100 to $150. Does that answer your question? Are there any other questions? Yes?
Yeah.
The question has been asked, how did we get this idea?
I used my big head.
No, we
Wow.
we were running the numbers for how much money our family has saved, and we thought it'd be a really good idea to share the rest with you. Does that answer your question? Yes? It's okay.
The question has been asked, did we add the cost of the clippers into the cost of how much we saved? No, we didn't because they're a pretty old pair of clippers, so they're not as expensive now, so it wouldn't really make a dent into the cost at this time. Does that answer your question? Yeah. She's done it, but I didn't like it.
Are there any other questions? Yes? The question has been asked, do I cut my siblings' hair? I don't do it all the time, but I have done it before, yes. Does that answer your question? Are there any other questions? Other than the banquet, I think I'm free. Does that answer your question? Are there any other questions?
Yeah.
The question has been asked, would I let Joe cut my hair? Absolutely not. Any other questions? Yes? The question has been asked, do we have a favorite styling product? My brothers use an Axe messy look styling product, and they find that they really like it.
It keeps its like 24 hours stick up thing.
Are there any other questions?
Yes. We got about 4 or 5, but Mom broke 2, so.
Are there any other questions? Are there any questions? If there are no further questions, then this concludes our demonstration on how to cut hair.